have always been particularly fascinated with this species, ever since the first time I spotted one during my travels. Although I had seen the biomechanical horrors deployed by the aliens during the initial invasion, these creatures appear to be something else entirely. Possessing a certain flair, not typically found amongst the aliens, I found this creature to be of great intelligence, masked by the incredible hold of the Elders.
Okay, the Archon King autopsy is done. The modified Archon variant, known to Dr. Valen as Alpha, has not only been genetically altered, but also upgraded accordingly, with equipment directly tied to its unusual abilities. Again, I have to question the logic in providing enhanced offensive capabilities to an otherwise hostile alien species, even if Valen had intended on turning these creatures against their former masters. Although I had little exposure to the rudimental biochemical predecessors to the modern Archon, I can say that with certainty that Valen's Alpha is no doubt the most physically and technologically advanced of any of the aliens' earlier renditions of the species. From our field reports, it seems this creature had terrifying propensity to seize upon its target before rapidly climbing in altitude and then dropping the helpless victim. I believe our troops have done a great service eliminating this particular threat. We get the Icarus armor for that. Okay, the Andromedan autopsy is instant, so let's do that.
As initially speculated by Shen, it does in fact appear that this creature is restricted to the confines of its own hulking environmental suit. Unfortunately for our troops, the suit itself is a powerful physical threat, regardless of the operator's status, as we learned with some astonishment in the field. The fact that this armored environmental suit is capable of functioning in combat well after the original wearer has expired is remarkable. I must consult with Shin for further study into this unusual behavior.
Okay, got proximity mine, which isn't what I thought we'd get from an Andromedon, but anyway. Although I was extremely hesitant to perform an autopsy on this creature before an extensive analysis of the fumes vented with regularity from its suit, my concerns were overruled by the rest of the senior staff due to our overbearing time constraints. It was with some relief that I discovered that the most common element to be argon, otherwise harmless gas when handled properly. Although similar in size and physical structure to the muton species, the Andromedon, as it's come to known, does not appear to be the same genetic design as the muton. I stress design here because perhaps more so than all of the most extreme examples, the Andromedon was engineered to exist only within the confines of the environmental suit which see them wearing in the field. Destruction of this protective equipment results in a reaction similar to what we might see if a human astronaut was to remove their helmet in space. That is to say, a painful and unpleasant death within minutes. Next up, we're going to do the Gatekeeper autopsy.
This specimen, henceforth referred to as the Gatekeeper, seems to harbor considerable psionic power. As with the alien's other unique biomechanical field unit, it will take some time to decipher the systems involved in its function.
Okay, autopsy is done. We get an alien Psyamp, which sounds okay, I guess, for our size. Having encountered a number of aliens capable of wielding psionic powers, it should come as no surprise that their aptitude and abilities are often unique to a given species. In the case of the subject henceforth referred to as the Gatekeeper, is on the extreme end of the spectrum in terms of psionic sensitivity. However, our efforts to analyse the subject so far have revealed little in terms of its actual purpose or intention in the field. Unlike the Codex, so far we've found nothing that would allow the Gatekeeper to open or control a rift. All current indications point to an unusually independent, unpredictable species. Psyamp we get... puts us same level as most aliens. Awesome. That's good. So their amp is increased. That's really, really good. And then the final thing we're going to do is this Advent Turret Wreck.
The turrets we see employed by Advent throughout their various facilities and security checkpoints are automated, much in the same way the alien mechanized units are. A significant amount of time was likely spent developing the optical sensors and targeting system, which I expect Shin will want to thoroughly examine following the disassembly process.
Advent doesn't seem to have any issues stationing completely autonomous weapons in close proximity to the people in those cities. Really shows you how much they care.
Cool. Advent turret breakdown is done. We've got a defense matrix. Probably would have been useful for the UFO, but hey ho. We've run across the Advent turrets in a variety of places, mainly near the security checkpoints and other areas that they're trying to lock down. Now that we've finally gotten a chance to pull one apart, I can say with certainty that the turrets are operating entirely on their own, with no outside controller or remote direction given. As much as I'd like to test the targeting sensors, Central and Dr. Tygan both expressed their concerns about test firing the system before we know how it discerns between friendly and hostile targets. Considering how close the aliens position these things to civilian occupied areas, the target recognition software must be incredibly accurate or incredibly basic. I wouldn't be at all surprised if the aliens were just flipping the switch, setting these loose on anyone caught in the firing radius. I'll have to see about setting up some sort of test environment. Defense matrix. Defense matrix repurposes recovered Advent turrets as automated defenses to be deployed in the case of the ground assault on the Avenger. Well, we've got the storm gun, which will be for Mox, but I think with that we shall.
Now that we've managed to bring the alien's artifact back to the shadow chamber, we should start the analysis as soon as possible.
Yeah.
It's risky, but I don't see any way we can avoid powering it up if we're going to understand how it works.
So we're going to do the recovered Advent stasis suit. Okay, it doesn't do anything. So I will see you after this 9 days is done.
Just like the one we found the commander in.
On the surface, yes. But in function... Commander, excellent. We can begin. It is no secret that Advent soldiers possess both human and alien genetic characteristics. Preliminary analysis led me to believe that this was the result of direct modifications made to a pre-existing human host. Prisoners, or perhaps even unwitting volunteers.
See your local Advent recruiter today.
However, the reality is something else entirely. The Advent troopers at the facility we discovered, including the specimen before you, were manufactured. Each soldier possesses a unique genetic code. Predominantly human, of course, but with some fragments left open.
Left open for what?
Whatever alien DNA Advent wishes to insert. Sectoid, mutant, even the species our soldiers refer to as berserker. In all cases, human genetic material serves as a bonding agent, holding the strands together.
Human material? You mean the stuff we found at the Black Site facility?
Precisely. The key component in their soldier manufacturing process.
So we've been fighting ourselves this entire time.
In a way. But I believe there's more to it than that. The human DNA in this specimen bears one key difference from the entirety of the sequences decoded in the shadow chamber. Psionic sensitivity. Given the sheer volume of strands involved, this cannot be accidental.
Screening process at the clinics. Avatar.
The potential power of a being created with this template is significant. Central. Had we not intercepted it before the process was completed...
I know, Doctor. Continue your research. Let us know if you find anything else.
Wow. Covered Advent stasis suit. Having already suspected that the material being produced at the first Advent Black Site was tied directly to the aliens' operations at the Forge facility, it isn't entirely surprising to me that we've now discovered the apparent product of these efforts. Presented in some form of stasis or containment suit similar in appearance to that in which we found the commander, the subject is vaguely humanoid in form. The physical similarities aren't as readily apparent beyond the first impressions, as the specimen appears to be in an incomplete state, which I initially theorized could be the result of an elaborate cloning operation. Unfortunately, having completed an extensive analysis of the subject's DNA and genetic structure, I believe the clones would have been the lesser concern. What we've actually recovered is a foundation, the structure upon which a new life form could be built, assuming we hadn't disrupted the process. Knowing what we do about the aliens' activities at the Black Site, it is my unfortunate conclusion that the human captives, be they prisoner or abductees, were processed and consumed as part of the development of this specimen. Notably, the human genetic material involved in the process comes from a more psionically sensitive members of the human population. No doubt an intentional culling carefully executed by Advent's forces. Regardless, one question remains. What is the missing component? What is intended to fill the genetic void that would have brought this creature to life? Okay, with the stasis suit done, we've got the psionic gate to do. So we need 10 Illyrium crystals, which I have. 65 supplies, which I have. Let's research. 10 days. Okay, so you've probably seen a lot of cutscenes and sort of progress on research and stuff. But welcome back, everybody. Currently have got the Sonic Gate Shadow Project in progress. Then we need to do the autopsy. But we come out onto the world map. A couple of things to point out. Avatar project is about to tick over.
Commander, the aliens continue to make
There we go.
progress on the
So we need to take on
Avatar
a black site here.
If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
So we're not going to do that. What have we got? Andromedon, Elite Lancer, Elite Shieldbearer, Sector Pod. Ugh. Sector Pod. Elite Trooper, Elite Purifier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Sector Pod on its own could be okay. Every mech. Okay. So we want some armor piercing and blue screen rounds. Now, other things that's happened is we have lost a grenadier as well. So unfortunately, we are down one grenadier. I'm actually going to take Sparky out. Never take Sparky out. So let's. I think we're going to send out the A team here. He's a bit wounded, so we'll send it back. Definitely want you. I'm gonna definitely want you. Can I train abilities from here? Wish you could go and do ability training from here. Let me. Why have you not got a med kit on you? That's why you were struggling before. Yeah, anyway, we had a grenadier and we were doing a mission and had an Archon in it. And they put down the, the rain fire from above ability. So I just moved 2 spaces to the right and triggered an Andromedon, who then decided he wanted to do acid grenade at me. And yeah, we didn't have a great time with that. We're going to go Templar. Let's go Site Operative. I do like my Site Operative. Ranger, Specialist, Sharpshooter, Templar, Site Operative. Grenadier. Or Reaper. Gonna go Reaper. They've got upgraded weaponry as well, which is nice. So let's double check you've got, yeah, Alien Siam. I think we're good. Okay, let's crack on. Gonna swap you actually. That's good. Okay. Weapon wise. Armor piercing rounds on you. Blue screen rounds on you. And I'm going to put blue screen on you as well. A couple of grenades. Don't have a grenade. Problem is, by bringing a... a Reaper out is I miss my launch grenades from afar, but it is what it is. I can't bring everybody.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Okay, let's begin. Now, obviously only showcasing this because we are doing a black site. Just to bring down that avatar progress, I've run out of reduced avatar.
We have a positive confirmation on the position of a facility.
Place 4 charges, escape the
crucial
area.
for the Avatar
Okay.
project in this region. The coordinates are locked in for a tactical strike. Move to the designated position and plant the X4 charges. Once they're armed, move to minimum safe distance, and we'll turn that place into rubble. Menace 1-5. Target coordinates are locked in. Move to designated position and place the X4 charges.
Okay, they're all concealed. That is good. So, let's...
A good decision. That's a long run. Affirmative. Stepping off.
Already there.
I do like a Psy operative, to be honest.
Let's do this.
Seeing what we can see, nothing. Okay.
Volk says I
I
am
hear
to
it.
obey. You can never escape my sight. Their clumsy patrol is moving.
Can I? Okay.
We march toward enlightenment.
Fortunately, you can't get anywhere close at the moment.
On the move.
I hear the sector pod. I think. Okay. Let's play this a little bit calm.
My senses are keen. Moving as ordered. You cannot run. Their patrol is coming.
There it is.
Move, move, move.
Move, move, move.
We shall put over here. So I want to stay away from that sector pod for now.
Roger that.
Right, I want...
Guide my hand.
to move myself away from
I will reposition.
sector pod. Before we do, not insanity, domination. 85%.
Let me in.
Got him.
We're visible here.
Okay. Fucking missed. You are having a bubble bath.
By the numbers.
Heading there now.
Okay, it's just Overwatch. Do have a rocket launcher I could use. You're still concealed.
I'm on the move.
Missed.
I got nothing. They've got eyes on me. No one gets by me. Reapers are always vigilant.
Nice. You're fine. Something's coming after him. Okay.
My life is in your hands.
Shame the other one's got the homing missile. I'm going to take the elite trooper on here.
I've got something here. Only the best.
Making new friends.
What's your hacking? Shut down to be nice. 68%. For fuck's sake.
You could use one of those. Not getting anywhere.
That is shit. Can I get both of them? Yeah, I got acid bombed. Should take a bit of that out. It's lightning hands.
requires patience.
We'll take this mech down.
In the shadows.
Let's conceal here.
Headed there now. Affirmative. Covering now.
Well, this is a bit shit. Gonna move to here. Let's see if I can lance it. I cannot. How about... There we go.
There's no returning from the void.
There's the acid burn. Hope it goes after the Andromedon here. Okay.
It can only take so much. There's no stopping this fire.
You're no longer... Okay. Okay.
My strike surges forth.
A free reload it is.
Good to go.
Let's take it. Combat protocol. He still has acid burn on. $17 damage.
Target neutralized. I'm spotted. On Overwatch.
Let's just kill it. Perfect. Okay.
Watch my back. I know where you are.
Advanced sight, spear laser sight and conditioning.
I won't lose it. Don't worry.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
They have a patrol moving here.
It's another sector pod. Sort of half thinking I just stay back here.
Sure thing. Got it covered.
Scanning.
Got it covered.
Overwatch.
No one will slip past. In short order.
Those appear to be some sort of incubation chambers. No doubt part of their system to keep Advent well supplied with reinforcements.
When it comes to the aliens, it's always one big experiment.
So I am going to shadow here
Moving to Overwatch.
once I do what I need to do.
Moving to Overwatch. I'm on it.
Let's bring you back.
Decided.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges are armed. Move to the extraction point for immediate evac.
I am trusting you.
Seriously? Why can't I shadow? Fucking cooling down. Oh shit. Comes to mind. Might lose her here.
As you order, Commander. I'm on it.
Overwatch!
Affirmative. Covering now. Get some. I'll keep a watchful eye.
Wow. I suppose there's something. 12 damage is 12 damage.
Protect our flank. I don't want to die like this. More of them coming in.
Menace 1-5, be advised, we've picked up hostile reinforcements inbound on your position.
I'm actually going to do it where they are.
Get us out of here! My watch begins.
Okay. I need to be not flanked. Why is this so difficult? Just come through the door.
I am to obey. I am the hunter. As you order, Commander.
Scanning. Affirmative. Covering now.
On Overwatch. Scanning.
They're going to come in and get absolutely shreked. As long as it's not a purifier. 3 of them.
Advent forces on the ground. Hostiles got me flanked.
This has gone all sorts of wrong.
What did you expect? Shot failed to connect.
You're dead.
Target down.
Okay.
I must move quickly.
Alright, there's lightning hands here. Let's get the free reload. Sectopod. Combat protocol kills him.
X-ray neutralized. Moving to Overwatch. Maintaining this area.
You're coming my way.
The error is mine alone.
Good. Good bit of damage. We can lightning hands here.
The elders have protected them well.
Okay.
No time to spare.
I think we are golden here.
On my way.
Affirmative. Moving out.
On the move. I'm going.
Let's evac them.
Let's go.
Then we'll get our Templar out next turn. Yeah, they got more.
X-15, be advised, we've picked up hostile reinforcements inbound on your position.
That got a bit scary,
I'm leaving.
but we got out, and that is all that matters.
-1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges detonating.
Couple of wounds. It's fine. Shouldn't be too long, hopefully.
The speaker commended loyal citizens today for standing up to those who would abandon our values for those of the old world. The remarks followed a moment of silence for peacekeepers.
Yeah, I heard them many a time.
Our friend from the Resistance is becoming one of our most trusted
Got
veterans.
promoted.
It's a
You're
testament to
tired.
our cause.
3 days, 3 days. That's fine. Deadeye. Declare target with banish. You will continue firing at another enemy until you run out of ammo. Pretty good. Homing mine also pretty good. Do like banish. Homing mine is useful. Right. 15%. Crit chance by 20%.
With the alien facility destroyed, their efforts to develop the Avatar project will likely suffer a substantial decline, at least for the time being.
Take a look here.
Work, Commander.
Yeah, we're looking okay. Fired for 1 day. That's nothing. Why didn't that? Okay. Looks like I need to do another alien facility, ladies and gents. So, yeah. Codex Elite. It's got an Archon. Ooh. Heavy mech. Okay. I probably won't show this one because I just want to push on towards the end of the story. So please like, comment, subscribe, look at stuff. Really help me out. There'll be some more XCOM 2 coming away shortly. I'll see you all in the next one.